the place that I call home.
Yeah, Madman's Angel, everyone. Green Hills of Northumberland. Just absolutely fabulous stuff here on Northumberland 89.7. We got a lot of great talent here in and around the local area. Just a lot of great bands, a lot of great actors, a lot of great writers. We have some fantastic writers also in and around the area. I have a gentleman with me here today. His name is Justin Dollamore. Justin, how are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin, this is your second time here, man. I want to welcome you back to the show. Just some great stuff. You got a brand new CD release. It's not really a CD, it's more of a download release now, isn't it?
It is still technically an album, but it's just all online. It costs a lot to get the
physical.
CD.
Yeah, no, for sure. Whereabouts are some of the places where we can visit to check out the tunes?
You can check them out on SoundCloud, which that link is soundcloud.com/offrealization, or you can go to my Bandcamp, which has all my music there. If you like it, you can pay and all that. It's at offrealization.bandcamp.com.
Absolutely. You got a Facebook page or something like that people can check out? Or
Yep, they can check me out at Realization. The link is facebook.com/offrealization.
Mm-hmm.
Practically anything that's off-realization, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, and all that.
So you're like pretty much all over the social media scene, if you will. Yeah. I want to just touch lightly on the first album. It's called Realize the Realization. You were here a few months ago. And, of course, we were spinning some of the tracks off that album as well. And, of course, we're going to hear a little bit from that album very shortly. But I just want to get some information. When you're writing all these songs, now, you said you had a backlog of songs the last time you were here that you were just sort of just trying to hammer out there. You've got this album here, the Social Experience. How is this album compared to the last album?
This album, there's like more different styles to it, and I feel like this one flows more better as like a story. Like it starts as it practically starts from like where I began and then where I'm at now. So
it's sort of I guess it's safe to say kind of like a theme album, if you will.
Yeah.
Like each song kind of sort of stands on their own.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you listen to it as an entity, the whole thing, it actually unfolds like a storybook.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Because the theme of the social experiment is like using my social surroundings as like influences towards each of the songs too. So
nice. Well, it's interesting to also put out there, Justin. You are from Port Hope.
Yeah.
So it's always great to get another perspective of what's going on as well. And of course, being in Port Hope, you're able to experience a lot of beauty that surrounds that entire community. I'm going to kick off this interview here, Justin, if you don't mind, with a track from the first album.
Yep.
It's called With Me. Give the people at home a little bit of an idea what this track's all about.
This one is kind of more of like, it's sort of an angry track, but it's like, why are you trying to mess with me? And it has someone from Campbellford, Sinister C. Big shout out to him. I've been working with him since like right before I started recording that first album, and then one of my buddies from the States, he goes by the name of Dex. You can check him out on Facebook too, and that's about it with that. You normally get together with these guys. You just sort of hammer out just some stuff, eh? It's just a lot of free. What do they call it? Free rolling, freestyle.
Freestyle. Thank you.
There is none of that on that.
No, eh?
No, I just talk to them via like Facebook or email. I'm like, hey, I'm working on this. I show them the beat to it, like the meaning behind the song or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I can do it, or no, I can't. It's not my
scene.
Yeah.
Well, let's check that out. This is a track. It's called With Me here on Northumberland 89.7. It's off the first album, Realize the Realization. Here on Northumberland 89.7, I'm sitting here with Justin Dollamore.
Yo, Dex, Monster Fan Rap. Look, look, my spit the most. Who gives a damn about you dealing with how you suck? The only reason that you made it doesn't make sense. Bro, shit about to flip and change the whole script. We about to take this rap back. Grab shovel cause I'm about to take a dirt nap. On the microphone, my expression is ASAP. By any means, no worries can never change that. I'm too focused to settle for less to kick back. All my life have been tested, so here's a mic check. On to the next, you bucking cause I remain fat. My flow raw, you flowing like 4 flats. You new jacks, get back, you're not working for the place. Your state of mind is laced, full of fiction and one take. Embrace it, skill is for the destiny that grace. I've been ready for war, got my sword and my cake. Composition heavy as I write my pain away. Nothing can compare to all the scars that I gained. My sugar ring up flames, cause my pen don't leave a stain. My weapon is my mind, full chamber and it's sway. On another page, I've been contemplating about the days when I will be on stage, rockin' crowds to relate. 16 bars, make it 32, wait, I'ma spit the till the beat becomes a K.
Why you tryna with me? With the real motherfuckers on this beat. We don't wanna with you. Real recognize real, that is what we do. Why you tryna with me? With the real motherfuckers on this beat. We don't wanna with you. Real recognize real, that is what we do.
Yo, knock the mic out. I'm going in like it's my last day till I die. Never satisfied, man. You that'll come and keep running from regrets. Find out where you live and bring the pump like Bowflex. Not a sound, about to lay a body down. I seen a lot of on the block. This is square root of what I've been through. Heartaches, hard times, but I keep it straight up. Mine's made up, not faded. I made it, I'm well graded. So take a second look, cause it's well painted. I'm at a fast pace, so I'm laced up without the knots. Bet you can't talk if I pull the semi-gloss. So all y'all who ain't telling me nothing. I made it without you, now I'm something. So this verse better be telling you something. It, just bring it back.
Why you tryna with me? With the real motherfuckers on this beat. We don't wanna with you. Real recognize real, that is what we do. Why you tryna with me? With the real motherfuckers on this beat. We don't wanna with you. Real recognize real, that is what we do. My flow is intellectual. They got me rhyming like it was technical. While you motherfuckers sit there like a vegetable. I'm eating all you rappers up like a cannibal. Maybe I should leave you hanging like a all these are headaches, give them Tylenol. They all think they're hood or a hard baller. They can't reach my height, get a little taller. I'm Gohan cause I'm searching for my full potential. My life is sweet like it was presidential. It is like my flow, I am almost home. I've been doing this since 16 years old. They be sweating so much like they pop them, but that's lame and I ain't sorry. These rappers talk like they're rides, but I'll murder them on any beat like a drive-by.
Yeah. With me here on Northumberland 89.7 off the album Realize the Realization, Justin Dollamore is my guest this morning, and he's got a brand new, I'm going to call it a CD, although it's not a physical copy. You can pick that up on just pretty much anywhere. Give us some ideas on how we can get a hold of a copy of the brand new album, The Social Experience.
All right, so The Social Experiment, that comes out in a few days on the 14th. And you can either pre-order it now on my Bandcamp, offrealization.bandcamp.com, or you can wait until the day of the release, and it'll be up on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play,
and all that type of thing.
And all that other good stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just want to be able just to share a little bit of history with some of the people out there, Justin. Give us some idea of some of the musical background, some of the musical influences, if you will, of some of the guys and girls that you used to listen to. What made you get into music?
Oh, man. Well, I first started listening to rap, it was Eminem back in, the 90s when he was on his crazy drug rage.
His whole Slim Shady rant.
Yeah, with the My Name Is and the Real Slim Shady, all that stuff. And then I was listening to before I actually got into the music scene, I was listening to a lot of punk and heavy metal stuff. I was an angry kid.
Okay.
And then what got me writing actually was one of my favorite rappers from Cleveland, Machine Gun Kelly. He was the way he made the words sound, and it was a big influence on me.
So, did you actually get an opportunity to listen to some of the earlier stuff, like Run DMC, La De La Soul, and all those guys?
Yep. NWA, Public Enemy,
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, and
when I had my first car, it had a cassette player in it. My mom had like a bunch of old cassettes. I found the Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rocket Takes Two. Mm-hmm. I was listening to that all the time.
Yeah, that'll just pounce through your head, eh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to actually, just some great stuff here. I just want to actually just set this next track up. It's a track off the brand new album, and it's called Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little bit of background on this particular song? Because I looked at the song and I was thinking it was the Michael Jackson song.
No.
He sort of just revamped it, if you will. But give me a little bit of story on the Man in the Mirror.
Well, this one I played last time. I actually premiered it on here. And this one is about, like, back when I was, like, I think it was, like, a few years ago, I was suffering huge with, like, depression and all that. And I even had to take some medication for that, too. And then this song ended up coming out of it. Just, it's more or less one of those, like, big relatable songs that a lot of people can relate to with, like, they're always looking at the man in the mirror, which is, like, how they perceive themselves.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do you find writing music and performing music and recording music very therapeutic?
Oh, yeah, easily, without a doubt.
And you found that maybe that when you made that transition to music, that may have, helped the angriness?
Oh, yeah, easily, without a doubt. When I was angry, I would think of rhymes. I'd put it, like, in my phone or on a piece of paper, and then whenever I feel that it's the right time to use those, like, lines or lyrics I came up with, mm-hmm. I'd throw them in the song. I did that a lot with the album, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that as we stated that a social experience. It's an album that's basically starts off sort of young and you grow old with it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like a transition through life, if you will. This song here is on the album.
Yeah.
A track called Man in the Mirror. I think it's interesting to point out that the track itself, anybody can relate to it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are people who can actually sit there and go, okay, yeah, I can actually relate to that. I've seen that happen, or that type of thing. Don't forget, a lot of people experience the same things in different ways.
Exactly.
And, of course, and that's kind of what sort of ties a world together. We all share the same sort of experience, if you will. We may go through it a little bit differently than others, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing, right? So let's check out this track here. It's called Man in the Mirror, here on Northumberland 89.7. Mr. Justin Delamore.
I have a buddy with the man in the mirror. On my back, he's the man in the mirror. I have a buddy with the man in the mirror. The devil's on my back, he's the man in the mirror. Every single night I've been fighting with myself, trying to keep my demonic ways on to myself. Talking to the walls, but I'm talking to myself. Trying to talk to anyone, fucking only by myself. I sit back and wonder why I can't get a girl like that. Wonder why I can't find a girl who's got my back. Wonder why I can't seem to get my life on track. Wonder why I can't get any hits like that. I ask myself, is God real or in my imagination? Why are all my words lost in this translation? I've been trying to decipher what's right and what is wrong. My demon's telling me to end it now, it won't take long. Splitting my wrist to get the demons at my vein. They've been talking shit constantly inside my brain. Thinking it's better to end everything now. Put the pistol to my skull with that click, clack, plow. I have a buddy with the man in the mirror. The devil's on my back, he's the man in the mirror. I have a buddy with the man in the mirror. The devil's on my back, he's the man in the mirror. I don't know if my family is even real or not. None of them even know that this is what I thought. The man in the mirror keeps playing a sinister plot. People questioning me with every rhyme that I drop. Even went to smoking just to kill myself slowly. Sitting in my bed wondering why I'm so lonely. I don't know who is proud of writing my music. Hoping my rhymes get stuck just like it's a glue stick. Thinking about the demons inside make me sick. Even thought about going and selling a couple bricks. Went and attempted suicide twice now. Those who love me telling me to put the knife down. Though there's barely anyone cares about me. Not many would care if I was hung in a tree. None of my issues are getting any clearer. I just need some help fighting the man in the mirror. I have been fighting with the man in the mirror. The devil's on my back, he's the man in the mirror. I have been fighting with the man in the mirror. The devil's on my back, he's the man in the mirror.
Yeah, Man in the Mirror here on Northumberland 89.7. I'm sitting here with Justin Dullamore. Just some great stuff off the second album. And, of course, you can pick up this album here on iTunes and the Cloud. Bandcamp, that's right. I never really knew much about the Bandcamp. Spotify and Google, yeah, I've heard for sure. Yeah. It's just a great, just a great way to make it happen as well. Put out all the fantastic stuff here. This is the Chemical Northumberland Big Beat. I am sitting here with Justin Dullamore, fabulous artist from the Port Hope area. Again, second time here in studio, and I want to thank you for coming in on a Thanksgiving day. It's just going to be an absolutely fabulous day as well. One more track we're going to check out here just very shortly here. A track called Michael Bay. Can you set this one up?
All right. Well, this one is a track that'd be closer to like the end of my album. I'm talking about like how I'm going to blow up in the hip hop scene, and it also once again features Sinister C. He has his album out too, and essentially in the song I'm saying that I'm about to blow up. Call me Michael Bay, which is just
Michael Bay. If anybody out there, just sort of give a little bit of a background if you remember Michael Bay.
Michael Bay, he's a movie director. He did like the Transformers and all that, and he's very known for having explosions everywhere.
Yeah, I know. He really blows up the screen for sure. So it's great. It's absolutely fabulous. And again, I mean, the social experience, you can check it out. Check it out online. I think you have a YouTube page as well, no?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Once again, it's under Off Realization. You can just find that there.
Off Realization, absolutely.
Just got to search that, and I'll be right there.
Just making it happen. You're going to take a little bit of a break from the music scene?
Yeah, I ended up posting on Facebook saying that I was going to take a little break from music once this album's out. It's just so I can like focus more on myself and to focus more on my schooling, since I'm also in school, and like in like the first like few weeks that I've been there, it's been taking already a toll on me. So I was like, I need to take a break from music right now. I'll still do like, if people want me to like be featured on a song, or if I have the time to record or write, then I'll do that. But it's not like,
well, you really you really got to focus on your future as well. I mean, you're still in school, like you said.
Yeah.
You mind if I ask what grade?
I'm at college, and it's I'm in my second year. I can either be finished after this year, or I can go back for the optional third.
Optional third, yeah. Well, yeah. I think when you're in places like school and stuff like that, you really, really need to focus on exactly where you're at. It's great to write the music. It's great to record it. But it's also great to get an education as well. So
it's also a good thing that it's also a music business program anyway. So it still keeps me like in the music. So
your interests are still there. So you're not really forfeiting that as well. Give a big shout out to your girlfriend, if you will, who where you recorded the album.
Yeah, I recorded that in her loft that was in the garage at her parents' place. And one of Man in the Mirror was recorded in Oshawa at the guy who mixed and mastered the album, Skill and Beats. He ended up doing that for me, which was fantastic. He did a great job with that. And was there anywhere else I recorded? I don't think so. I had to think about that for a sec.
Yeah, no, for sure. And also a great big shout out to, I guess, your mom, true support of what's going on. And and she must be happy with the outcome as well, eh?
Yeah, she drove me here too. To be honest, she hasn't even heard the album yet, and I'm not letting her.
No, not yet. On the 14th, though, everyone can check it out.
Yep.
It is going to be released this Wednesday.
Yep.
And, of course, you can check it out as well. Grab yourself a copy. It's a downloadable CD this year, as opposed to the last one. However, we're going to try and see if we can't hook you up where we can get the first album down at Zap Records.
Yeah.
So make sure you head on down there, guys, and check it out. We're going to maybe talk to Tim a little later, and we'll see if we can get that in stores for you as well. Again, I want to thank my guest, Justin Dollamore. Man, just some great stuff. Keep the music coming, though. Don't take too long of a break.
Don't worry, I'm not. I'll be back probably sooner than later.
No, absolutely fabulous. Here on Northumberland 89.7, this is Michael Bay. And, of course, my guest has been Justin Dollamore. Sir, have yourself a fantastic day.
You too.
I ain't gonna keep on searching for the fame. Pull back the all the game that your brain. I'm a powerhouse that can't be tamed. To blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. About to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Trying to write out all these rhymes so you be conveyed into every message behind my words that ain't simplistic. They are both and they are all gonna be realistic. Got me wearing all black like a shiny Charizard. My career is laid out like a deck of cards. Now I'm on a come up guy with 0 to 100. Pull up in a car with the proof of a bun. I've been riding at every show that I've been at. We're spitting on all these tracks like I was a girl. I'ma ride till I die, I don't got any brakes. I don't get tired, so they thought I'm Kevin Gates. I'm the only one coming up with what it takes. To ride with the veterans, there was no mistakes. I got my team and fans to carry me ahead. They're trying to lock me down just like they were the I ain't gonna keep on searching for the fame. Pull back the trigger while it's aimed at your brain. I'm a powerhouse that can't be tamed. To blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay.
I flow through. First class honor student, that's old news. I put it on the track like it's supposed to. We about to blow up, that's too soon. So I make it real clear before you get tagged. Red dots to your head, Japanese flag. Walk around the streets, boy, that's a full mag. We ain't gaming with you haters, you a full lag. So I'ma switch the gear into full throttle. Celebrating with your girl, that's a full bottle. We take it to a level that's a different shade. A whole nother scene, but above is gray. Spitting words for your team that's about to stay. Royalties to the max, that's how we paid. Getting G's, no strings, that's how we played. Napalms in your area, blow up like Michael Bay.
I ain't gonna keep on searching for the fame. Pull back the trigger, all it's aimed at your brain. I'm a powerhouse that can't be tamed. To blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. I'm about to blow up, I'm in Michael Bay.